Good morning, Harish.
Morning.
Tell us a little bit about yourself and your expertise.
I have a total of about 17 years of experience, all throughout into investment banking operations and securities trade processing. I have spent the last 8 to 9 years into training of the financial markets. So if I can talk about my expertise, that lies into the investment banking operations and the training thereof.
Tell us briefly about the CIBOP curriculum.
CIBOP course is an extremely extensive training program. It's very practical oriented. It's a 3-month training program across 3 levels and 240 hours. The level 1 focuses on the basics of the investment banking operation, takes the students through the asset classes like equities, bonds, forex and commodities. Then we move on to the derivatives and the exotic products that the investment banking world trades in. The level 2 is a complete understanding of the trade life cycle across multiple asset classes. This we do it by way of multiple examples, case studies. We virtually try to get the investment banking operations into a training room. The level 3 is focusing on the regulatory aspects of the investment banking operations and the risk management thereof. We also do a little bit of a soft skills there. So I think it's a fairly comprehensive training program covering entirely the investment banking operations.
Why do you think it is important for someone to do such a specialized course for IB operations versus a general MBA in finance?
Well, I think investment banking operations is very knowledge intensive. And if one has to be successful at that, one has to know the global markets, the way the global markets function, the various clearing and settlement cycles of various asset classes across various markets. So I think the knowledge is playing a very key role here. So if you look at the current education system or the way our courses are designed, none really covers these specialized trainings. So I think that's where Imarticus comes in and offers these very specific training programs.
Tell us a little bit about your current batch.
Well, my current batch is a fairly mixed batch. Most of them are MBA finance and the others are chartered accountants or commerce grads. In terms of diversity, it's fairly 50-50. Some of them have 2 or 3 years of experience with retail banking or a broking outfit here in India.
For those who would like to work in the IB sector, do you think there are enough banks, enough jobs?
Of course. In fact, the investment banks are looking towards expanding, bringing in more work here, and accordingly would want to hire more people. They are good paying masters, the compensation is very attractive. So I think it's a fairly rewarding career for any individual to be working for an investment bank.
Now a little bit about you. Did you always want to be a teacher?
Well, I was on the corporate side of things, doing the operations, and accidentally I started taking training programs, and I think I fell instantly in love with it and decided to take it up full time. So I think training is a passion today.
Great. And any particular experience that stands out in class or in your teaching experience?
Well, I think it's been a very satisfying experience always in a classroom, and it feels really good when you get messages on a Teacher's Day or a Guru Purnima Day. So people even remember after you've trained them, and even 2, 3 years, 5 years down the line.
And what do you do on your time off?
Time off, I try to sharpen the saw a little bit, try and read the latest in the investment banking.
For fun, Harish.
Well, for fun, I think time off is family time.
Okay. Thank you so much, Harish.
Thank you very much.